What's up, YouTube? It's the Indie Radical Iconoclast. And it seems like the NYPD is back to its usual tricks again. This time, it's a 3-month-old baby. Now, a woman is out. She's carrying her 3-month-old baby. She's walking around New York, and baby gets fussy. So she decides to breastfeed the baby. Police officer happens by and tells her, "You can't breastfeed in public. That's indecent." Which the lady argues a little bit. There's nothing wrong with it. She's, using that pesky First Amendment thing of, freedom of speech. There's nothing wrong with this. Says it's illegal. She continues to breastfeed the baby. To the cops. Um, after the baby's finished breastfeeding, she gets up. She snaps her breastfeeding bra closed again, and she begins to walk away with the baby. The police officer tells her to stop. You're under arrest. Grabs her by the collar and yanks her back, which causes her to drop her 3-month-old baby. 3-month-old baby Layla begins to bleed profusely from the head, which is never a good sign. The mother tries to pick her up and stop the bleeding. The officer still puts her under arrest, and the baby died in the hospital while the mother was being arrested and being processed, or whatever you want to call it. This is unacceptable. This is not like a situation where, oops, it was a convenience store robbery and you shot the kid and you didn't mean to kill him. This is wholeheartedly unacceptable. This is criminal. This police officer, through his own negligence, and I don't even know how to explain how wrong this is. You grabbed this woman, you yanked her, you made her drop her 3-month-old baby to the fucking ground, and the baby died. That is at your doorstep. And I don't want it to seem like I have a crusade against the NYPD, the LAPD, any cops. But if your job is to protect and serve, your job is to know the law, uphold the law, God damn it, I expect you to actually do that. And if you get caught breaking the law, if you do something that's criminal negligence, which we would go to jail for, you should go to jail. You should go to jail for the maximum sentence because you're a cop. And to all the good cops out there, I know there are good cops, but the problem is that when we see stories like this is representative of your precinct. No matter how many times it happens, it is the NYPD who killed Eric Garner. It is the NYPD who killed Layla Smith. It's the NYPD who killed that African guy a couple years ago who was reaching for his passport and you shot him 41 times. This is the NYPD. We don't see the good cops. All we see is the bad cops. That's why it seems like so many people have a crusade against the cops, because all we ever see is bad, because that's all we ever get to see. We don't get to see the cops doing good things, or we do, but rarely. This cop should lose his job. This cop should lose his job and serve time. And again, I don't have a hard-on against cops. My issue is that he's gonna fucking walk away. He's gonna walk away with not even a slap on the wrist, most likely. Or what, he's gonna get desk duty for a little while? The fuck out of here. This cop should lose his badge. It should, and I mean lose his badge permanently. He should not be able to get another job as a police officer. You murdered a 3-month-old baby. You should go to jail. You should serve. You should serve for that. Whether it's murder and third-degree murder, because I don't know what the murder statutes are in New York, and whether this would fall under murder or involuntary manslaughter. But you shouldn't get leniency because you're a cop. It's quite the opposite. I think that's the case across the country. I think every cop should not get leniency because they're a cop. It's because you're a cop, you should be nailed to the wall. Not because I have a problem with cops, but because you know better. You're the cops. You're supposed to abide by the law. If you saw a fireman, burning shit down, you would go, well, you're a fireman. You're not supposed to do that, and you'd arrest him. That's exactly what you're supposed to do with the cops. If one of your fellow cops breaks the law, throw his ass in jail. Period. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. That the police have. We need to watch the police. We need to get rid of stuff like this. Officers like this need to be removed. And if the precincts won't do it, we need to make a stink about it. We need to do a grassroots campaign and have him removed and all of the other officers like him. So, that being said, once again, this is the Ineradicable Iconoclast. I will see you around.